Hi guys, we're just here to do Taj's 4-month update. So he turned 4 months 2 days ago. He's doing awesome. I don't know how much exactly he weighs, but if I can guess, he's about 13 pounds. He has his 4-month shots on the 30th, so that's why I don't know how much he weighs because we haven't gone to the doctor yet. He started pureed food the day he turned 4 months. I pureed some organic apples in my baby blender, and it worked really well. Also, if you guys have the baby blender, please make sure you steam any harder fruits, vegetables, because I didn't steam my apples at first and didn't blend it at all. It was too hard. So I was like, why is this not working? Do I have to take this back? Because some of my food processors that I've used before, I didn't have to soften anything. It worked just fine. But I guess because the baby blender calls for softer foods, that it didn't do it. So once I steamed my apples, then it worked perfectly. But it was a really good deal, and I highly recommend you make your own food because it's cheaper, if you have the time especially. It's way cheaper and way healthier. I bought 3 organic apples for $1.50 at the grocery store that's near here. It's not one that you have everywhere, so try to find one that sells them. But $1.50, and that will buy you equivalently maybe 2 things of baby food at the store, maybe 1 too. But that will make him food for about 6 meals. So that's 6 things of baby food for $1.50. So I think proof is in the pudding. Make your own food. It's healthier, it's better for the baby, and it's cheaper if you have the time. What else? He's not turning over by himself, but with assistance. Like if he uses my body and kicks off me, then he can turn over. He giggles, of course, like the video that I posted. He mocks me more. If I do like that, he'll mock me and do it. It's the cutest thing. He's starting to like touch your face when you're talking to him. Like he'll do like this on your face and like just touch all over and grab your lip. Trying to, I guess, recognize, body parts. I don't know. It's really cute though, whatever he's doing, but he does it to me and my sister and my mom. He doesn't touch other people's faces, probably because he doesn't see much other people. What else? He doesn't sleep through the night yet. He sleeps maybe 3, 4, 5 hours in a row, and it varies every night. It changes every day. He'll nap throughout the day, every 3 hours. He'll nap for about 20 minutes. And in those 20 minutes, I try to squeeze in a workout. So the best workout I can do is run up and down the stairs of my mom's house, jumping jacks, sit-ups, push-ups, stuff like that. But I'm hoping he's going to start taking longer naps. Even if he only takes 1 2-hour nap a day, that's way better than 5 20-minute naps a day. So I'm hoping he's going to start doing that. If not, then I'm just going to have to do better with my time. What else? In that time, too, I make his bottles. So there's a lot to do in 20 minutes that, I can't do. So sometimes I don't work out. But I try to squeeze in my walks with him. If it's not too cold, like today it's super cold, so we probably won't go on a walk. But if it's a nice day out or if it's, decently warm, then we'll go take a walk. And I'll speed walk with him while he's in the stroller. And he usually falls asleep for about 10 minutes of my 1-hour walk. Otherwise, he's looking around at all the colors, the sun, going through the leaves. So he loves looking at everything. What else is he doing? He's jumping. So if you hold him up, he'll jump on your legs. He just started doing that like a few days ago. I'm trying to think. Gosh, he's starting to spit. He'll make spit bubbles, which he's been doing for a few weeks, but now he's starting to learn how to spit, and it just hits himself. And I think within the next couple weeks, he will perfect it where he can learn how to spit on people. So I don't know how to stop him from doing that. I remember when my dog started biting, you would, grab their mouth and say no. And just over and over again, repetitive, they'll learn. But I don't know if you can grab his mouth or his hands and he'll learn. I mean, he's still little. So I've been doing research on how to stop him from spitting because You know, not a lot of people like when your baby spits on them, but also he does it with his food too because he thinks it's funny, and it is kind of cute. But I want to make sure that he doesn't spit up his food because he thinks it's funny. So if you guys have any advice on that, let me know. He's starting to grab my hand, while my hand's just laying there, and put it in his mouth. So I'm constantly wiping my hands. I don't use hand sanitizer because I don't want the chemicals in his mouth. So I wash my hands with soap and water. I'll use some hand sanitizer if it's right after a diaper change, which you guys can see right there. That's hand sanitizer. But I try to use mostly soap and warm water because I know he'll grab my hand and put it in his mouth. Yeah, let me show him to you guys. Ugh. And he's a big guy. He looks bigger. A lot of people tell me he looks bigger in pictures and video, but when they see him, he's not that big. They actually think he's quite small for his age, but we will learn that on his 4-month visit. But usually, his last visit, he was in the 50th percentile. He was about a 1/4 inch shorter than his 50th percentile, but, kids, they always sprout. So, and his dad's 6'3", so I'm pretty sure unless he takes after me, he won't be short. But as you can see, he has a lot of hair. Right now, it's super greasy because he needs a bath. I try not to give him a bath too often because he has eczema. So I don't want it to get super dry. And it gets super dry after a bath, so I try not to do repetitive baths within the week. But his hair is about 2 inches long, as you can see. Wild hair. And I don't know if I said in the last video, but we're not planning to cut his hair until he's like 2 or 3, maybe even longer if he decides. If we ask him, "Bub, do you want to cut your hair?" and he says yes, then we'll cut his hair too. But if he says he likes it, then we'll just leave it long. He won't have long hair in high school though. I guarantee you that. I don't really like long hair on guys. Well, I mean, unless he demands it. If it's part of his personality, then I won't make him cut it. But if he has no vote whatsoever, then it's going to get cut. So, yeah. So this is my bub, and we're doing awesome. I thought my husband would be home for R&R around this time, but he's not. And he kind of hinted that he'll be home probably when Taj is 6 or 7 months because he knows when his R&R is, but he's trying to surprise us. Uh-oh. So I got to go because he spit up, but I'll see you guys later. Bye.